So Bettee, I guess let's maybe start out locally. Do you have some predictions for Hamilton?
Well, you know what, Alice, I'm so excited about 2014. I feel like Hamilton is getting more on the map than you could ever imagine. There's lots of good news. I think there's still a couple of more millionaires in our area, maybe a little bit on the outside, but Hamilton still has a big winner or two there too. So I'm sensing the Hollywood crew coming in. I'm picking up some sort of a movie that there'll be a conversation about, again, Hamilton-based. It's the easiest year of change for Hamilton. Good news, politically, every single way you can imagine.
Do you have any political predictions?
Well, I feel it's going to be a super surprise. I think a few people are going to be stepping aside, and a new person is going to be showing up, and it's going to work out positive. I feel really good news for Hamilton. It's a place to live. It's wonderful.
And so Toronto also is in a little bit of a tumultuous situation. What are your thoughts on the situation over there?
Oh, yes, our wonderful Rob Ford. Well, I don't want to say anything negative because a lot of people really like him, and I think he is a very nice person, but he's making a lot of bad moves. I'd like to help him personally. You call me up, Rob. I can give you a pretty positive reading here on all the things not to do. I think that he's, well, as I said last year, that I saw him going out but with a bang and not easily. So he's dragged it out a little bit, and he will be leaving this year. I mean, that part is definite. He won't be reelected. I don't believe. I mean, I could be wrong, but I do sense that there will be a sudden change. There will be a few more Saturday Night Live appearances for Rob. He's been a little bit on hold, and even the possibility of a few spots in a movie. So I think Rob's just going to get richer and richer through all of this. He's going to drive us all a little crazy, but a colorful man that's going out in a fireworks.
And weather-wise, we've also had some interesting events this year. It seems like, we had the flood out in Calgary, the windstorm in the summer, the ice storm. Are we going to continue to have a lot of big weather disasters?
A wild year weather-wise. Water, water, water. That's what I was trying to say. Water again all around. And I do sense that everything is changing. The climate is changing. Winter is going to be freezing, 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 and then just almost like summer-like, and then freezing again. So a little bit longer than expected, but hey, we'll think positive one day at a time. It'll be behind us.
So where do you see the focus around the world? Who do you see becoming big players in the coming year?
Well, I think Barack Obama is going to be a major player. There's a lot of attention towards him. There's a couple of more people trying to get in the White House there, and I'm picking up some negativity there, but it seems like everybody gets beyond whatever the upset is. I think there's a world event that's happening early into January where we're all going to be watching the TV again, and a loss of a major, major person by surprise. I hope it's not a code or how that relates, but there's a surprise person that's going you would never expect. And I think Hollywood is gearing up for another murder mystery. We've been quiet for a while, so there'll be some sadness and some calamities coming through there too.
So you said in January, that's sort of just before Sochi hits.
Yes.
What are your predictions for the Olympics?
Well, you know what, the regular little calamities here and there, but generally I think it's going off, beautifully. I don't see a lot of problems there. I see Canada doing very well. There's a lot of good news coming through, and there'll be one or two events that will get our international attention, but again, they make it past it. So it's a positive year, but still that little negativity of the world events that will happen. But generally, it's the crackerjack, wonderful, kaboom year of change. And I think the economy is going up and away, as is the stock market.
So can you break it down to just sort of three major predictions? If you could pick a big three for me, what would they be?
Big three, I would feel like something to do with a tragedy water-wise, corona-wise. That's the only negative thing. The positive thing, I see an influx of extra money coming towards everybody, people being more aware of world peace, and could be a sad loss of either an assassination or a loss of a major political person out of the country, far away. But generally for Canada, it's terrific. I'm picking up Andrea as our Premier, not right away, but I do see that in the future for her. And Premier, sorry. And I love this year. I feel good news. Harper has to watch his health a little bit this year, but great announcements coming through the government. Ones a couple of them won't like, but if we can look at the positive side, they're going to be wonderful. Oh, 2014, get here soon. It's going to be wonderful. Fresh news starts for all. I'm going to be busy here in Caledonia.
Yeah, you are. So maybe if we can do just some two-shot